man laughing at old photos of himself is unaware he's still a twat. Jason Cooling has joined us from his home in Buckinghamshire. Jason, what did you think when you were scrolling through old photos of yourself?
Oh, I hadn't looked at my old Facebook account for like 10 years. I was such a little wally. In one picture, I've got this really stupid haircut. I can't believe what I'm wearing. Ridiculous skinny jeans and this gaudy t-shirt from a charity shop. Ugh, so embarrassing.
Okay, thank you, Jason. Let's bring in your friend from university, Emma Bradford. Emma, Jason seems to be blissfully unaware that he is still very much a twat.
Yeah, that's right. In the past, he was a meaningless twat, so...
What?
Obsessed with desperately trying to look cool and talk to girls, but now he's just a boring twat. Happy to dress in a non-offensive manner and essentially have the same conversation over and over again until he dies.
Thank you, Emma. And we can now go to Professor Henry Brubaker from the Institute for Studies, who's been examining Jason's trajectory. Professor, what have you noticed?
What Jason doesn't realise is that the specifics of how he looked and behaved weren't necessarily what made him a twat. He possesses something which I call core twattery, which means that while literally every detail about him can change, his fundamental twattishness remains unabated.
Thank you, Professor. And thank you also, Emma Bradford and twat Jason Cooling. Coming up, letting agents demand proof of your salary to check they're getting all of it. Man thinks bar staff at local knowing his name is good thing. A man thinks all the staff at his local pub knowing his name makes him a well-loved neighbourhood face rather than a problem alcoholic. Roy Hobbs joins us now. Roy, I believe you're such a fixture at the Woolpack in Chippenham that people who work there roll their eyes when you enter before wearily muttering, "Pint of Carlsberg, Roy."
Yeah, that's right. They pretend to be annoyed that I've arrived to spend the entire afternoon and early evening propping up the bar again. But no, really, they love my constant hilarious banter and useful critiques of their pint pouring skills. You know, livens up their day. Yeah, they all know my name in there. From the landlord right down to the humble cleaner and the notoriously unfriendly barman who does the weekend shift.
He even has a nickname for you, doesn't he, Roy?
He does, yes, that's right.
What is it?
The fucking dickhead.
Do you ever think of doing something else with your day, Roy?
Well, not really, no. It's important to be visible in your community, and I do my bit by spending 5 hours a day holding court in the pub. I'm basically like the mayor, you know, if the mayor was able to drink 9 pints without pissing himself. Mostly.
The barmaid at the Woolpack told us that another benefit of knowing your name is that it makes it easier to identify you to the police when they want you arrested for sexual harassment.
That is another benefit, yeah.
Thank you, Roy Hobbs. Next, woman's face collapses under the weight of her false eyelashes.